A stock Koenigsegg 1-to-1 is terrible in Forza Horizon 4. The car makes over 1,300 horsepower, is rear-wheel drive, and incredibly light, which just so happens to be a perfect combination for disaster. Just look at this clip. When starting from a dig, the 1-to-1 spins so much and can't be pushed to full throttle until it surpasses 120 miles per hour, which is in 4th gear. The car is also terrible through the turns. It makes so much power that when you hit the apex and get back onto the car power slides and becomes nearly impossible to control. So basically, the car is so powerful and insane that it's only good for doing top speed runs. With that being said, I took it upon myself to tune the 1-to-1 and create a beast that would dominate just about anything on a road racing circuit. Well, anything besides a Ford Focus RS controlled by the AI, of course. If you look at the 1-to-1, you can see that the car has plenty of aero. I saw this and instantly wanted to utilize the car's crazy aero, the lightness, as well as the horsepower in order to build the ultimate Koenigsegg to attack any road racing circuit. I spent a whole afternoon messing with the 1-to-1 in order to create the perfect tune. And I have to say that I accomplished my goal. But first, let me explain to you what I did with the car in order to make it this way. I went into the upgrade shop and upgraded everything to the max and swapped the car from rear to all-wheel drive. I did everything to benefit the car except for adding a roll cage. I believe if I were to have added a roll cage, along with all the roll cage's unnecessary weight, I would have only hurt the car because the 1-to-1 has a carbon fiber monocoque, which is just as rigid as any roll cage. The first thing that I had to do in the tuning was adjust the gearing. This was because even with all-wheel drive being added to the car, it still spun like crazy from a dig. Here's what I did to tune the acceleration. I adjusted the gearing so that the car only utilizes 4 gears. 5th and 6th are more of an overdrive gear and you'll hardly ever use them. In reality, actually, you'll honestly never use 6th gear in a race, and you're going to only use 5th if the car is able to surpass 240 miles an hour. So with that being said, gears 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be the gears that you'll be using in a race. First gear will take you over 100 miles per hour. After I finished messing with the gearing, I tuned everything else on the 1-to-1 by taking the car through my intense test track that I created, which I am coining the S-Driving Autodrome. It's a track that utilizes long straights, 90-degree turns, blind corners, hairpin turns, sweeping corners, and technical bits. I think it's the perfect track to test any vehicle. You would have seen this track for the first time on my channel if you happened to watch the Apollo IE vs McLaren Senna video. So now that I've tuned the car and you've seen what I've done, it's now time to show you a flying lap of the S-Driving Autodrome. I just completed that lap in 1 minute and 4 seconds, which happens to be the fastest lap that I've ever done around this track. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.